Today I need to share something urgent with you. There's someone who has taken an unusual interest in you, which might be crossing into obsession. This person has been overstepping their bounds, keeping tabs on your activities, and invading your private space without your permission. Their actions can include things like entering your property without asking or watching what you do, which shows they don't respect your personal space. While we might not know exactly why they're acting this way, it's clear they are doing it on purpose and might be struggling with some personal issues that make them ignore normal boundaries. By watching this video till the end, you'll fully understand this matter and why it's so important to stand up for your privacy. Remember, it's okay to feel upset or violated by these actions. It's not acceptable for someone to make you feel unsafe. Protecting your personal space is not just your right, it's necessary. The angels recognize your courage and resilience as you handle this difficult situation that seems to keep occurring. They are suggesting that while it may be challenging, it could be beneficial to try and understand the person who is causing you distress. Often, individuals who invade our personal spaces and privacy are struggling with their own internal battles, be it negative thoughts, emotional instability, or personal crises. These struggles can drive them to behave in ways that are not typically characteristic of their true selves. Although it's tough, the angels encourage you to try and separate the person from their problematic behaviors and approach them with compassion instead of anger or judgment. This individual might not fully comprehend how their actions are affecting you. They might not see the boundaries they are crossing or understand how their behavior makes you feel threatened and upset. Their perception of the situation might be clouded, influenced by their personal issues, causing them to act out of desperation or misunderstanding. If you can remain patient and gentle, there's a possibility you could help them see their actions more clearly and encourage them to seek change. In today's world, distinguishing between harmless curiosity and unhealthy obsession can be complicated. It's natural for people to take an interest in each other. However, there is a line that should not be crossed. When someone consistently violates your personal boundaries with intent, it becomes evident that their interest has escalated beyond acceptable limits. Initially, their actions might seem minor, like asking overly personal questions or appearing coincidentally at places you frequent. But over time, these behaviors can escalate to more invasive actions, such as entering your private spaces without permission or monitoring your movements closely. Such invasive behavior not only disrupts your peace, but also infringes upon your right to privacy and autonomy. The feelings of discomfort and anxiety that arise from these interactions are indicators that something is amiss. Your intuition serves as a guide, hinting that these repeated boundary violations are not just coincidences, but deliberate actions taken by someone whose interest has become an obsession. When faced with such situations, it's essential to trust your feelings. You might wonder if you're overreacting or if what you're feeling is valid. It's important to remind yourself that your feelings are legitimate responses to someone else's disrespect of your personal boundaries. The universe isn't sending these signals for you to ignore them. It's a call to action for you to acknowledge the problem and address it. Addressing this issue doesn't necessarily mean confronting the person aggressively, but setting clear and firm boundaries. Let them know what is acceptable and what isn't. If the behavior continues, it may be necessary to involve authorities or seek other forms of support to ensure your safety and well-being. As you navigate through this process, remember that the universe is with you every step of the way. The guidance you seek through prayer or meditation can provide you with the clarity and strength needed to handle this situation. By standing up for yourself and establishing boundaries, you align more closely with the universe's intention for you to live a life filled with peace and freedom. The angels want you to know that you are not alone. Many people experience similar challenges, and like them, you have the inner strength and support to overcome these obstacles. The experiences you gain from handling such situations empower you and contribute to your personal growth. They teach you about the importance of respecting others' boundaries and the necessity of insisting on the same respect for yourself. Moving forward, hold on to the lessons learned and trust that the universe has even greater things planned for your future. Embrace the opportunities for personal development and the deepening of your understanding of human behavior. Your journey is continually unfolding, and each step you take is guided by the divine. Keep faith in the bigger picture and know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. As you continue to protect your space and assert your rights, the angels remind you of the power of forgiveness and the importance of peace. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or allowing the behavior to continue. It means freeing yourself from the hold it has on your emotional well-being. By doing so, you open up space for true healing and peace to enter your life, guided always by the loving hand of the universe. These actions break your peace and step all over. When someone keeps coming onto your property or pushing into your life without respecting your space, they might be feeling jealous, insecure, or like they want to control things. They could be dealing with their own problems and using their obsession with you as a way to feel better. But remember, why they're doing it isn't what's most important. The universe isn't telling you to figure out their reasons or to fix their problems, especially not at the cost of your own happiness. Instead, it's important to focus on what they're doing and how it's affecting you. Sometimes, the person might not even understand why they're acting this way themselves. They might be driven by feelings or urges that are hidden even to them. But just because they're confused doesn't mean you have to accept their behavior. The universe is very clear about this. Their behavior isn't okay, and you have every right to protect your own space and well-being. Your right to keep some things private and to be on your own. If you're starting to feel more and more uncomfortable, that's a sign that things aren't right. Trusting your gut feeling is often the first step in realizing that the universe is trying to tell you something important. It's telling you to see that this person's behavior is not okay. Such intrusions, whether they're physical, emotional, or psychological, can make you feel really exposed and worried. You might start to wonder if you're safe, or if you're just imagining things. But remember, when you get these feelings, it's not a time to doubt yourself. It's a time to believe in your feelings, recognize that what's happening is wrong, and begin to take action to get back your space and peace of mind. The main point is clear: when someone invades your space and doesn't respect your independence, their actions are not okay. You don't have to deal with it or try to understand why they're doing it. You should stand up for yourself, keep your peace, and trust that the universe will help you through this. By asking for guidance and trusting in the universe's plan, you open up to help and healing from above. Whether this person stops their obsession on their own or you need to take action to keep them away, the universe will give you the support and tools you need. Remember, you're not alone in this. The universe is with you, guiding you toward a peaceful, independent, and free life. As you move forward, take what you've learned from this experience and believe that the universe has great things in store for your future.